Hi, I hope you're doing well. I'm here with another thought for the day. You know, in the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3, the children of Israel worshiping God as they get on the other side of the Red Sea, make this statement: "You are glorious in holiness, O Lord. You're glorious in holiness, doing wonders." And before we begin to look at individual aspects of the character and qualities of God, I want to highlight the aspect of God through which we can interpret everything else about His character, and that is this: He is holy. When Jesus taught us to focus on God in prayer, He said, "Pray this way, hallowed be your name, holy be your name." When Isaiah was talking and prophesying to the children of Israel in chapter 8, verse 13, God said through Isaiah, "I am the Lord, and you are to view me, you are to see me and understand me as holy." Now, what does holy mean exactly? What does it mean that we're to regard God as holy? Does holy mean pure? Does holy mean sinless? Does holy mean righteous? All of those things are true about God. But in essence, holy simply means incomparable, other than, unique. When we talk about God being holy, we're saying God is set apart from humanity. God is set apart from sin. He is not to be compared with humans in the way that He acts. And when we say that He is holy, we're saying this: He is the definition and the perfection of every other attribute He possesses. So holiness is the lens through which we interpret and understand everything about God. So when we consider His love, we're not to compare His love with human love, which is broken and limited. We're to say, God, your love is holy, it is unique, it is incomparable. When we think about God's power, we're not to think and compare God's power to earthly power, which has limits in its exercise. God is holy in His power. He's holy in His forgiveness, and He's holy in His wisdom. You know, Paul said it this way. He said, the wisdom of man is foolishness to God, because the wisdom of God is so incomparable to the wisdom of man. And so that's why around the throne of God in Revelation chapter 4, we see this amazing scene. These living creatures surrounding the throne of God, surrounded with eyes, having a perfect view of God. Their only response is this: holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. The whole earth is filled with His glory. Whatever God is, whether it's love, whether it's forgiveness, whether it's grace, and whether it's mercy, He is holy and perfect in all of His ways. Incomparable, indescribable, unique, and other than is our God. And so when we say, God, you are holy, we're saying, I acknowledge, God, that your ways are higher than mine. I acknowledge that your love is greater than mine. I acknowledge that your grace is greater than human grace. I acknowledge that your perspective on events and circumstances cannot be compared to my perspective on those same events and circumstances, because you are holy. And that should give us great confidence as we come before God. We're not coming before somebody who's like us. We're coming before somebody who defines what love is, who defines what mercy is, who defines what justice is, and is perfect in all of these attributes, because holy is His name. Hey, I hope that's been helpful to you today. I will be with you again tomorrow with another thought for the day.